In other news tonight, the investigation continues into the brutal murder of a Burlington County woman and the man who's accused of killing her. The suspect, identified as Andrew Kramer, was arrested in Philadelphia after allegedly committing several crimes there and even holding Philadelphia police at bay with a gun. Action News reporter Dan Cuellar has been following the story and is live at Philadelphia Police Headquarters tonight with more. Dan.
Rick, law enforcement sources tell us that this man is going to be charged with murder in connection with the death of that Mount Laurel woman. He was taken into custody last night right here in Philadelphia after the remarkable quick thinking of a man he pulled a gun on who spoke with us tonight.
He asked me for a ride. He was like, can you give me a ride to Kensington? And I was like, no, sorry.
Cole Fury says that's when the suspect, 31-year-old Andrew Kramer, pulled a gun, saying he was in trouble with the law.
He was so paranoid that people were chasing him, that the cops were all around him, surrounded, that there was dogs and everything. So I asked him to step into the shop.
Fury convinced him to hide inside a garage in the 1500 block of Brandywine where he was working.
I was trying to convince him to hold up in the shop until it was dark out so he could leave and get away.
Fury says what he was doing was trying to buy time to figure out what to do next. He says he had no idea Kramer was being sought for the murder and robbery of 38-year-old Melissa Malcolm, a Mount Laurel woman whom he knew through a relative that authorities say was found bludgeoned to death in her home yesterday in the 600 block of Mount Laurel Road.
My main objective was just to get something between him and me, break that line of sight so that I could make a move and get away.
Fury says he came up with a plan to lock him in the building behind a middle garage door.
And as soon as he looked away, I just closed the door, ran to the front of the shop, opened that door, and got out.
9th District officers would arrive shortly thereafter, opened the garage door, and found Kramer holding a gun to his head, threatening to shoot. He says an officer carefully pleaded with him to put the gun down until he finally did.
He did a really great job. I'm sure it was a really tense situation for him.
Now, it turns out that Kramer was let out of prison after serving less than his 10-year sentence for a similar crime, the home invasion of an elderly woman whom he tied up and then stole her debit card. She survived. He is expected to be extradited back to New Jersey in the next day or so. Live here at Police Headquarters, I'm Dan Cuellar, Channel 6 Action News. Rick?
All right. Dan, thank you.